you sure about this?
Absolutely. Come on, this has been a long time coming. I don't think we should waste another minute.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's a good idea to rush things.
Hey, there's no time like the present. Come on, you're here. I'm here. We should just do it.
Don't you think we should talk to a doctor?
The doctor was the one who recommended it, remember? I think his exact words were, use it or lose it.
What if I can't do it? It'd be so damn humiliating.
Oh, no. I'm going to help you. And you're going to enjoy it. I promise.
Well, I'm not sure that I can go more than one round.
Well, we won't know that till we try it, right? Ready?
Hey! Well, don't you look all official in Clint Buchanan's old chair. Are you comfy?
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, well, don't get too used to it.
What? Why?
Because you're gonna have to give it back. The chair, the desk, and everything else.
Send. It's too bad they had to knock you out. I could use someone to celebrate with. Because my ship's about to come in. All right, Clint. It's time to ante up, you old bastard.
Okay, 9 and 10. That was great.
Yeah, wasn't too bad.
Now, drop. Give me 20.
Seriously?
You should see the look on your face.
May I remind you that I am a heart transplant patient?
I know that. Okay, let's do another set.
You're a harsh taskmaster.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Off you go.
Oh, thank God for my cell phone.
I knew I should have turned that off.
Clint Buchanan.
Clint! Hey, it's Cutter Wentworth.
What the hell do you want?
How would you like to get your company back?
What the hell's going on?
Mayor Finn, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Do you want to tell me why you dropped the charges against Todd Manning for murdering Victor Lord Jr.?
Take my life, Victor. Take yours.
Todd! Woohoo! Have you not heard a word that I've said here?
Hello, gentlemen. Todd and Starr are about to be arraigned for their jailbreak. As soon as that's over, you'll be sentenced.
Tell you, wait. Shouldn't we talk about my hearing?
What is there to discuss? You tied my hands when you pled guilty to Irene Manning's murder.
Sorry, I kind of checked out for a minute. I'm a little tense.
Well, you better wake up and start paying attention here.
Yeah, Mom was saying that maybe the judge will take it easy on us today because the murder charge was dropped. Never should have been in jail in the first place because you didn't kill Victor.
Todd! Hey! What on earth is wrong with you?
The district attorney and I dropped the charges against Todd Manning due to lack of evidence.
You had an eyewitness.
That's because Jack Manning recanted his statement. See, We're left with nothing.
Well, so, then you should have spent that time more productively and found more evidence.
No, we never should have brought the charges against Manning in the first place. You pushed us into making an arrest, and we had no case.
Well, I had no choice.
Yeah, but you've left Nora and me with no choice either. And Victor Lord's killer, he's still out there.
I don't know what's going on with me.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. I'm really worried about you. That's all.
Well, I can't wait to get home to Hope. I mean, I miss her so much.
And she misses you too, sweetheart. And you're going to be home really, really soon, okay? So don't you worry about that.
Thanks, Mom.
If our daughter spends one more night in jail, I'll never forgive you. You know that.
Dad, I need you to understand why.
No, I've tried to understand, and I can't. I need you to understand that as your lawyer, there's very little I can do for you now.
I know that.
Do you also know that if you hadn't pled guilty, I could argue that you'd killed Irene in self-defense, or to defend Todd, or 100 other reasons, but no, you've tied my hands. You've made it impossible. Now, excuse me, I have to go get Star and Todd out of jail.
If you haven't found another suspect, that's on you. And I strongly object to you and your wife colluding to make this decision without consulting me first.
I'm the commissioner of police. My wife is the district attorney. Now, nowhere in the law or in our job descriptions do I find an obligation for us to consult with you. Now, I'm sure you have work to do in your office. I think you should go there and do that, and I'm going to do the same thing here.
Roxy, I don't know where you're going with this.
I just told you. Out.
Okay, look, I have a lot of work to do. I am the majority shareholder of this company, which kind of makes me the boss,
So how's it going for you, honey?
I don't know. I've barely paid any attention to BE in the last few months. Not that I know what to do with it, but I'm trying to learn.
Well, don't learn anything else, because guess what? You're not the boss no more.
Okay, let's have it. What's this about?
I'm going to explain it to you. I mean, Echo was supposed to do it, but she doesn't have the guts, so I do it. You know the gun that she was supposed to get rid of? You know, the gun that we thought that you used to kill Victor Lord?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, well, it's a long and complicated story, but I'm going to leave out the part about Morris. Okay, we can save that for later. Okay, so the bottom line is the gun has gone AWOL, and Echo is just a little too desperate to get it back.
How desperate?
Well, very desperate, but it wasn't exactly her fault, because do you remember Clint's crazy ex-wife? Well, she wouldn't give the gun back unless you signed a document saying that you would give everything back to Clint Buchanan, you know, all the stuff that he gave to you in exchange for Gigi's heart.
Wait. Are you talking about Kim Andrews?
Bingo! Yes, the skanky ex-hoochie-coochie dancer. Yes, she wanted you to sign everything over back to Clint. The desk, the house, the company, the cars, the cash, the whole kitchen caboodle.
Okay, but I never signed any documents, so what's the problem?
Well, you didn't sign it, but Echo did.
Cutter, what the hell are you babbling about?
Clint? Are you okay? You sound out of breath.
I am just fine except for the jackass wasting my time.
Clint, whatever you're doing, keep it up, because you're going to need that vim and vigor when you get back to work, thanks to me and the opportunity that I have for you.
Cutter, I'm in the middle of a meeting. So whatever scheme that you're selling me this week, I'm not interested.
Clint, I mean it. And not just the company. The house, the cash, everything that Rex Balsam stole from you. I can return it to its rightful owner, safe and sound.
You can? How?
Check your email. Call me back. Yes! As soon as that old warhorse sets his eyes on that document, I'm gonna be set for life. It's not exactly champagne, but it'll do for now. To money.
Max? The bad news is your bionic mommy is a forger, but the good news is she's very, very good at it.
Yes, I'm aware of Echo's talents. So, where's this document that I supposedly signed?
Okay, well, that's the thing here, okay? Because Echo was trying to get it back before you even knew the difference, but Kim gave it away, so someone else has it.
Who?
Rex?
No, I'm Cutter. Remember? I told you.
Right. In a hospital. Oh, there was an accident. My sister died. She died.
Right, okay, so you remember the accident. Do you remember anything else?
Roxy, who has the document with my forged signature?
I don't know. You got me swinging.
Okay, so you're telling me that there's this piece of paper just floating around that says I want to give Clint Buchanan back everything I took from him.
That's why I'm trying to warn you.
Good plan.
Cutter claims he can return everything that I lost.
How does he propose to do that?
Don't know. He told me to check my email.
Oh, wow. That has got to be one big email.
Well, it won't hurt to read it. Here goes.
Okay. What's his plan?
It seems he has a document signed by Rex returning everything to me.
Oh, does he really?
And he's willing to hand it over. For a price.
Of course he is. Clint! If he has a document, it's obviously a fake.
Look for yourself.
Why would Rex sign that?
I have no idea. But it's interesting, isn't it?
No, it's not interesting. It's a scam.
Like I said, it's interesting.
Clint, really, you should not be dealing with that man, okay? Cutter Wentworth is a con artist. Do you remember that he sold us our own daughter when Jessica was Tess?
Yes, of course I remember.
Good. So, you don't want to go near that?
I think it's worth looking into.
You cannot be serious!
You think you can just dismiss me?
No, I think we've said all we have to say.
I disagree. Do you know how I found out that the charges were dropped against Todd Manning? Blanca Morales called me for a comment.
Okay, I want you to feel free to always direct her calls to this office.
No, the point is that you and Nora never should have kept me out of the loop on this. I don't understand what's going on. Is Nora a little bit jealous because you and I flirt occasionally?
No, Kathleen, this is not personal.
Yeah. Well, if I wasn't consulted, I should have at least been told. I was completely blindsided. I should have had a prepared statement and a press conference to make this announcement.
No, that's it. Isn't it? You're not giving me hell because you're invested in the Victor Lord murder case. This is because you're missing out on a photo op.
Oh, Bo, no, really, come on.
You want camera crews? You want cheering crowds? You want the opportunity to take credit for Todd Manning turning himself in. So, Kathleen, come on, admit it. This is about your re-election.
So lost.
Hey, Blair. Why aren't you inside for Raymond?
Well, the judge said I couldn't be there. You here for your sentencing hearing?
Yeah, afraid so.
I hate seeing you out here like this, especially when you don't have to be.
I do.
No, you don't. Will you explain to me why you're doing this, please?
Well, it appears that everyone is here. Ms. Delgado, how did the defendants plead in this matter of Todd Manning's escape from a holding cell at the LPD?
Your Honor, I move that all charges against them be dropped.
What? You're kidding me, right? You're not serious.
Do I need to remind the district attorney that she'll have her turn?
Forgive me, Your Honor, but for counsel to even suggest that the charges be dropped, 2 guards were held at gunpoint. I mean, it was lucky that no one was hurt, let alone killed.
Your Honor, if I may.
Mr. Manning believed, quite accurately as it turned out, that Irene Manning, his mother, posed a real threat to his family. Lives were at stake.
And if Mr. Manning and Miss Manning believed there was a credible threat, then they should have come to the police.
Oh, please, no one would have believed us.
Regardless,
The people do acknowledge the fact that Miss Manning has no prior criminal record and that she was clearly manipulated by her father into committing a felony with him. So the Commonwealth is willing to drop the charges against Miss Manning if Mr. Manning pleads guilty and serves 2 years in prison.
Absolutely not.
No, I don't remember the accident. I don't remember anything.
Are you sure?
I remember what you told me, that my sister died and I lived.
Damn it. I was hoping you'd get your memory back so I could get the hell out of here.
You don't think I want to remember?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Hey, you want me to get a nurse? I could get them to give you something to relax again.
No, I don't want to be knocked out. I need to focus. Who are you?
I told you. I'm Cutter. I'm a friend of a friend.
A friend of mine? So I have other people in my life besides my sister.
You know, I know you've had your share of worries, you know, what with Shane and Gigi and everything like that.
Yeah, thanks, Rox.
But I did want to tell you, I think Clint is going to send his goons over here to kick you out in your butt, okay? I wouldn't put it past him.
Are you seriously considering calling Cutter back and making a deal with him?
Well, why not? Rex signed the thing, didn't he?
We don't know that.
No, but why assume otherwise? Even if it is a very good forgery, it might hold up in court.
Oh, I cannot believe you just said that.
Rex is not taking very good care of the business. Now, Cord says that he is well on his way to driving BE right into the ground.
Then let Cord deal with it.
Vicky, what if this is my one chance, my only chance, to get everything back that I lost?
No, I'm begging you, let this go. Please, you and Rex are finally making some progress.
Yeah, well, by signing this, he obviously wants to make more progress.
Oh, if he signed it, and that is a very big if, he probably did it out of grief, and if that's the case, you don't want to take advantage of him.
He once took advantage of me.
Clint, if that document is real, why does Cutter Wentworth have it? He is completely untrustworthy. You know that. All this is going to do is cause your heart much more stress, and that is the very last thing you want. Please, please, I'm begging you. Do not call him. Just ignore this whole thing.
All right, thanks, Rox. Goodbye. It's Clint. Why am I not surprised?
Oh, he's trying to cash in.
It's okay, I'll handle it.
You sure you don't want me to stick around for moral support?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Yes?
I need to see you.
Well, why don't you call my secretary and come into my office? Oh, wait, you can't, can you?
No, Rex, I'm not at liberty to leave the house here.
May I ask what this is regarding?
Just get over here.
I thought you were calling Cutter.
I couldn't.
Why not?
You asked me not to.
I'm the face of this city, and this is a high-profile case.
The only profile that you're worried about is your own. Now, the last time I looked, I'm the police commissioner. I'm not your campaign manager.
Oh, Bo, come on. You can't be that naive. But politics is a fact of life. Now, we could pretend that we never indulge in self-promotion to protect our jobs, but we do.
But the one thing I have never done is put politics before the job.
Of course not. No, that's your whole shtick. I know. You're just an honorable, straight arrow kind of cop, and I think some people might find that quality attractive, but it's not always going to work for you. Eventually, that's going to wear thin.
Well, thank you for the advice, but your reelection, that's your problem. Now, I'm busy. I have a murder to solve, and I'm sorry that I don't have the time to supply you with photo ops.
Is that right? All right, well, if that's the case, then you're fired. Your Honor, Mr. Manning did break out of prison with the help of his daughter. No one is disputing that.
Sounds like a guilty plea to me.
There were significant extenuating circumstances. Mr. Manning had every reason to believe that his family was in grave danger and that he had to do something desperate in order to protect them.
Even if the defendant had good reason, is irrelevant. The fact remains a crime was committed.
Your Honor, the court needs to consider this man's history. Todd Manning has been terribly wronged. First, by a rogue branch of the government that kept him illegally imprisoned and tortured him for 8 years. Next, by shoddy police work that resulted in his arrest and incarceration for the murder of his brother, a crime he did not commit. Subsequently, Mr. Manning turned himself in and the charges were dropped because the Commonwealth admitted its mistake. Mr. Manning, Your Honor, does not deserve to be unjustly imprisoned for yet a third time.
I need to do this, Blair.
Why? For Todd?
Yeah, that's part of it. Todd lost 8 years of his life because of me. I turned him over to that bitch, Irene. And I never even bothered to figure out what happened to him.
So that's just what you're gonna do? You're gonna take the rap for him, try to make it up to him? You did not kill Irene Manning.
Well, maybe I should have. Either way, there's blood on my hands. There's so much blood on my hands, Blair. You have no idea how many people I killed for that woman. And yes, in the beginning I thought it was legitimate, even patriotic. That was so far from the truth.
Tomas, you didn't know
Blair,
that.
it was slaughter. Senseless slaughter. And I have never been called to answer for the things I've done. So if paying for Irene's murder is going to make up for all those lives that I took...
It won't. It won't. Tomas, I thought that we had something real and good, or at least I thought that, and you're ready to throw it all away? I guess I never even mattered to you, did I?
What? Are you crazy? I love you, Blair.
Miss Delgado is turning Mr. Manning into a martyr, which is preposterous. He doesn't deserve a medal for manipulating his daughter into committing a felony with him, or endangering her life, or the lives of 2 guards as well.
The law recognizes extenuating circumstances.
And the people were willing to offer a deal, but Miss Delgado wasn't happy with the terms. So now the Commonwealth will rescind the offer and recommend that this case go to trial. Mr. Manning and Miss Manning will be tried for breaking out of jail and for assaulting 2 guards. And as Miss Manning is an adult, she will be tried as such.
Very well then. The defendants will enter their plea.
No, look, you want to punish somebody, punish me. You could lock me up and throw away the key, but you leave her alone.
Okay, I'm here. What's this about?
Straight to the point. I like that. I was just made aware of a certain document. I was made aware of it by Cutter Wentworth.
Cutter Wentworth. Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
What is that all about?
How did Cutter get that? And if you signed it, why does he still have it?
Did you sign it, Rex?
You know what? It doesn't matter if I signed it. The truth is, I'm just trying to let everything go. Live a normal life, focus on my son.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I don't want your money. I don't need it. And if you want it all back, I'll give it to you.
Are you telling me that you took all my money? My company? My father's house in exchange for Gigi's heart? And now you're telling me that you're offering to give it all back?
You said you're a friend of a friend. So who is the friend? Please. I need to know.
What's the point? She's not coming back, okay?
What do you mean? Why not?
I mean, she got in trouble. She had to leave.
And who's Rex?
Rex.
Yeah. That name.
Whoa, easy.
I know,
No.
I've heard it
Doctor
before.
said you shouldn't. You're not stable, okay?
I'm fine.
Stay in bed.
I'm fine.
Stay in bed.
See?
You're... What's gonna happen?
I just lost Gigi. The only reason I strong-armed you into giving me everything that you had was so I could use your money and power to avenge her death.
Oh, Rex.
But Gigi's gone. And she's not coming back. And you warned me this need for revenge, it did terrible things to me. And especially to Shane. As far as the company goes...
Yes.
I pretty much sucked at running it.
It's your company, not mine. I'd rather spend time with my kid.
Are you serious?
I'm as surprised as you are. This is not what I expected to do when I came over here. But maybe this document falling into your lap is a sign. I should have never bargained with Gigi's heart. I don't think she would have approved, so I think it's time we just put everything back to the way things were.
All right. I'll have the necessary papers drawn up.
Shane and I will be out by the end of the week. Vicky, would it be okay if Shane and I rented the carriage house again, just until we found our own place?
Oh, honey, you just stay as long as you like.
Thank you. Clint?
Rex.
Wait.
Seriously, Kathleen. You're firing me?
That's right. I mean, clearly we don't have the same priorities. We're always butting heads. I've enjoyed our sparring, I admit it, but it's not good for the city. I am the mayor, after all. Things have changed. I really think this is for the better, so I'll accept your resignation effective immediately.
No, whoa. No, you fired me, so let's call it what it is.
Yeah, that's fine. Have it your way.
I just want to remind you of something, though. You know, my approval ratings, they're much higher than yours. So good luck when you have to explain to the voters why you canned me.
Dad, don't do this. Please sit down. Listen to your daughter.
You are not putting my daughter on trial. Everything that happened in that jail cell was my fault. I forced her to help me escape. Leave her alone.
Mr. Manning, sit down now. Now, I am sorry, Mr. Manning, Miss Manning, but you have to pay for what you've done.
You love me? Really? How could you do this to me?
Believe me, this is the last thing I want. But if I don't square things up with my conscience for all the terrible things, then what kind of man am I? I felt like I lost my soul a long time ago. If I don't do something drastic to get it back, then I have nothing to offer you.
No, that's not true. You have a soul. You have a beautiful, creative, wonderful soul. I know because I felt it. You have so much that you want to give, and I have so much that I want to get back to you. But how am I going to do that if you throw your life away? If you lock yourself away from me for what? For the rest of your life, maybe.
I have to do this, Blair. You asked me to save him, remember? You were afraid for him. You sent me after him. So that's what I'm doing. I'm saving Todd. For you. Because you asked me to. So I'm asking you to tell me the truth. Is there still some part of you that is just so in love with Todd? It's true, isn't it? That's why you asked me to save Todd when he went after Irene. Part of you is still in love with him, aren't you?
Hey, what happened? It went well. It did? Well, mostly. Oh, good. Dad and I both pled guilty. Guilty? Yes.
Well,
but we both got suspended sentences and community service.
Oh my God, that's great.
Well, we're going to be picking up trash on the side of the road, so.
Oh,
Great.
come on, that's pretty great.
I think you got lucky there, Todd. You softened up the judge by taking the fall for Star.
Told you I wouldn't let our little girl go down for that.
Well, it's a damn good thing.
Am I free to go?
Just a matter of some paperwork.
Tomas, they're ready for us. We need to go now.
Congratulations, Todd.
Excuse me, I need to pack up my office.
Just stop, all right? You're impossible. I can't even fire you and get away with it.
Does that mean that you're rescinding my dismissal?
Correct. Forget that it ever happened, but I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for me.
No, I understand completely.
As much as I hate to admit it, you're actually right. The voters would hate me if I fired you. I can't afford to take that risk.
Well, then, come on, but you have to admit, you'd miss me too much if you fired me.
Don't press your luck, Buchanan.
Nurse!
No, I don't want the
Nurse,
nurse. I just
get
want to
in.
know.
You're too
I just
weak.
want to get out of here.
You're too weak to do that. Where are you going to go? You can't even walk.
I just want
Get back
answers.
in
I
bed.
just want to know who I am, where I'm from.
Don't be stupid.
No, please.
She woke up.
Please.
She got mad, and she still can't remember anything.
Back in bed. No, not that. Please, I just want to know who I am. I just want to know who I am.
I don't need my house anymore, since I can't leave this place. So that old barn that Asa built is just gonna stand empty?
You can always sell it.
Oh, no, I don't want it leaving the family and... Well, your family. You're a Buchanan. You're my son, and Shane is my grandson. So I was, just thinking you can turn over those BE shares to me and I can run the company from here. And as far as the investments go, well, given your track record, maybe I should hold on to those too. But I want my son and my grandson to continue living in Asa Buchanan's house.
Well, the truth is that house costs a fortune to maintain. I would never be able to afford it.
Yeah, no, well, since you've been doing me a favor, I will cover those expenses. But you and Shane, you can continue living there as long as you like.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Oh my God. You just did such a great thing.
It was a practical decision. I do not want that house standing empty.
And of all the people that you could have asked to live there.
That's logistical. I didn't want that boy to, be troubled with another move.
Well, you can deny it all you want. You just took an enormous step with your son. And you know it. Okay, speaking of steps, let's go finish your exercises.
Just a minute. There's something I need to do.
Clint! Hey, buddy. What's it gonna be?
Take your document and shove it.
You see this, Marasco? I'm giving everything back to Clint. I'm moving on. But don't think this means I won't miss you. Because I will. For the rest of my life. Damn it! You're supposed to be my ticket out of here. My golden goose. No. Apparently, my golden goose has flown the coop. Unless my golden goose is you.
There was a time, Bo, when that smile of yours would have let you get away with just about anything, but that was then, and this is now.
Meaning?
Meaning, if you don't find who really killed Victor Lord Jr. by the time I'm reelected, then you will be fired before I'm even sworn in.
Kathleen, if there's anything you know about me, it's gotta be, I do not like threats.
Oh, that's not a threat, though, Bo. That's promise.
Okay, Star, we need to go start your process for release.
Okay, good. Oh, I can't wait to get home to my little girl. I'll see you later.
Okay?
Wish Tomas luck for me.
I will, sweetheart.
Wish there was something we could do to help him.
Okay, you've done enough to get people out of jail. Why don't you go with Nora, okay? Come on.
Finally, we're free.
Yes, we are.
That's it.
Okay, I need to talk to you.
Why? What's the problem?
I just need to understand why you're free and Tomas isn't.
It is not too late for you to change your plea. Things look pretty intense between you and Blair out there. Forget about me and your family. You've walked away from us before. But are you really ready to walk away from Blair?
So tell me the truth, Todd. Can you really, in good conscience, allow Tomas to be put away for a murder that you committed?